Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Pro Wrestling Logic YouTube channel and the Superstars of Wrestling review series for the 27th of October 1990. We've kind of been lucky in that we moved through this match or series relatively quickly, and obviously we don't have everything we want on some of these. But this is the best we can do for now. Hopefully, the network eventually puts the entire 86 to 96 run up, and you better believe I'd jump all over those. But for this one, a few days before Halloween, 1990, and the ever fun-loving Roddy Piper, kind of willing to play along throughout this. I think this is the year he does the ghost costume. Anyway, we move into some interesting matches. The Event Center stuff and a couple other things are clipped from this particular episode, so we don't have everything. We do have a 3-man tag team or 6-man tag team, 3-on-3 match here. All members of Demolition Axe, Smash, and Crush getting ready for the Survivor Series, wearing their helmets and such against 3 enhancement talents, but they take the helmets off to reveal other helmets. Kind of weird. So hard to tell. Axe does the majority of basic stuff just by the way he turns the head of the opponents. You can tell that's Axe, and don't give a lot of credence to why they're wearing masks under or hoods and masks under hoods. They don't really talk a lot about that. Anyway, tossed to the outside, and Crush does some dominating power stuff. Crush, the youngest member of the trio, and you can tell him by his longer hair. Crush and Smash eventually become the, I guess, just a bigger Impact team, and then, I mean, again, you're moving towards the LOD against all 3 members of the demolition and the demolition decapitation device used here. So still some meat left on that bone. The Survivor Series egg is mentioned again and again. We go to a apologetic Rick Martel, kind of promising maybe more gifts for Jake Roberts when he returns, which won't be too terribly far from here. And Brother Love tells us he loves us. Jake Roberts actually does make his way out with he's offered a walking stick. He can barely see. He says, but the fans can help him here. And he is tired of Brother Love making fun of him, taking pot shots at him verbally and the like. And there is a walking stick handed to him. And Jake tries to take a swing at Brother Love, knocks over the podium. Brilliant stuff. Jake does the blind man so very well. And again, Rick Martel out there again makes fun of Jake. Jake feigning not knowing where he is. Kind of gets tripped up on the microphone cord and the like. And Jake Roberts feeling his way around, and finally gets jabbed in the eye by Martel. Security finally cares enough to take him away, and the DDT lands on Brother Love, and then we see the still injured eye of Jake Roberts as his glasses have fallen off in the process. Brilliant angle, just super, super good. Speaking of brilliant, the return of Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, here after a couple of years away. He was here obviously with the Dynamite Kid earlier in the 80s. They left around Survivor Series 88. I don't know that this is his first match back. I think he did some international tour stuff, but this is the first time they're really pushing him. And they give him to Steve Lombardi. Lombardi obviously been around since 83, 84. Bulldogs put on at least 15, 20 pounds of muscle. I mean, he's huge here. Still athletic, hits the drop kicks and the basic stuff. He'd done some international tour. He'd done some work in Canada, up in Calgary for Stu Hart. But here he's back on the national stage. Big suplex and the like. And jab to the eye gives the brawler a bit of an advantage, but not for long. Big body slam or power slam by the uh, wonder of the Bulldog. 1, 2, 3 gets a victory. Gene Okerlund interviews kids about what the egg is like. We then see Ted DiBiase again mocking Dusty Rhodes, basically saying everyone has a price. Sapphire is still present. We go to see the Rockers. Rockers are here, back on television. So I assume the Shane Douglas debut separately is a sign that maybe Shawn Michaels is back from the injury more permanently than I thought. Buddy Rose is in the enhancement talent guys for the Rockers this time, which is kind of weird with the AWA tie-in for the two. Power and Glory are not impressed with the return of the Rockers, promising in an inset promo to get rid of them. Back elbow by Jannetty on Rose, and Rose stays in for the good majority of the match. Does tag out. Michaels gets a suplex on the other enhancement talent. Obviously, would be harder for him at his size at this point to snap over a guy like Buddy Rose, but double fist drops the Rockers, still one of the best tag teams in the area. We go to an update where with Gene Okerlund. Gene Okerlund still kind of letting us know that things are there. I guess the suspension of Rick Rude is mentioned here. Bobby Heenan tries to beg off from having to take the matches of Rick Rude, but that actually does happen around the horn. I actually saw one of those. I mean, they're only like 3 minutes long, but they did happen as a make good. Warlord out there with Slick and manages to hit a big shoulder tackle. Slickster is getting his man ready. Big power slam by the Warlord here. And Warlord and Bulldog eventually are on a collision course in another 6-7 months or so. Again, we focus on the Big Egg. We promote the Survivor Series tag team matches. Nothing new there because they've announced basically everything they're going to announce. And that basically closes us off almost for this week. We do go to a big Boss Man match. Boss Man is still determined to get even with Bobby Heenan, the Barbarian Haku, and anyone else in the Heenan family. Punches and kicks and basic stuff by the Boss Man. Boss Man still carries the nightstick, still wants to enforce the law, and manages to hit the Boss Man slam. At this point, they're actually selling Boss Man memorabilia in the form of foam nightsticks and the like. He handcuffs the opponent to the bottom rope, even as a baby face. So that's kind of there, but that'll close us out for October. We'll be back with more right after this.